Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Esteemed Gentleman podcast for Wednesday, October 12th. I'm your host, Scott Labrie, and joined alongside me, we have Uncle T-Bag, Tyler Sunt.
Hello.
And All Day Eric DeShane.
No. Well,
He's
yes
not
and
all
no.
day. He's not all day.
No longer just Eric DeShane anymore.
Oh, right. Oh, fuck.
Officially.
Now I remember. I'm like, what's in the box, right?
What's in the box? It came in today, my official
Oh, my God.
title for a plot of land in Scotland. I'm officially, well, not official as I could be, Lord Eric DeShane.
Lord
Eric DeShane.
Not recognized in the country of Canada.
Nope, not at all.
hereafter referred to as the Lord, has, by way of notice, this 23rd day of September in the year 2022, and first year of the reign of our sovereign King Charles III,
Yeah.
by the grace of God of the United Kingdom of
I
Great
missed
Britain.
it, but I want to say like 2 or 3 days before it was Queen Elizabeth. I'm like, damn it, I could have
really, yeah.
a thing for that, yeah.
On
But,
behalf of established titles.
so yeah, I mean, like, it's legitimate as legitimacy is. I have no fucking clue, but it's
Yeah, right.
a fun little thing I saw for what it was like 50
You need to go
bucks.
visit your plot.
Yep.
See where your plot is. We gotta go. We have to go.
It gives you, does it say coordinates on there? It gave me
It
the
does,
coordinates
I think.
on the email. And yeah, you're able to like go, it's like a tree sanctuary, and each tree's like divided out pretty much. So you can like walk the park and see each one, and yeah.
See
so,
each square foot.
yeah,
of
I'm like, oh, I always wanted to
land
go
that
to
you own.
Scotland, so hell yeah, I'll check that out one day. But yeah,
Well, damn.
damn, yeah,
Lord
Cool.
Eric.
Lord Eric DeShane.
Good Lord.
I don't care. It's just one of those like, I gotta have fun with this. Come on,
Edge Lord
Edge
Eric.
Lord,
Edge
yeah.
Lord.
I do play Raven Guard, so yeah.
That's pretty
There you
cool.
go.
There you go. I
legit.
remember what Scott.
It's legit.
Very nice, very nice.
Beautiful.
This podcast, we're here in the tavern for the first time since...
I
God
think
knows when.
it's first time this month, and probably
For
first
sure,
time
for sure.
in a month, probably. Yeah.
For sure, probably since your birthday.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a Thursday. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. It'll be a month here right away. Yeah.
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 Pretty wild, pretty
Yeah.
wild.
Oh, life's a bitch. So can't choose what happens. So yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
You
Good to be back.
but I'm just kidding, no. Yeah, we got stuff to talk about. It was Thanksgiving this weekend. We also did some partying. We had our last
Last
campfire,
camp out. Yeah.
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. It was good.
Last hurrah
Yeah.
to summer, I'd say, more or less.
Pretty much. 'Cause
Yeah,
it was pretty
'cause-
chilly.
It was chilly. Yeah.
But we had a
That
nice
fire-
big fire that it didn't feel cold by the fire at
It's
all,
like,
really.
we kept
Yeah.
that fucker stoked hot a
Yeah.
lot.
Oh,
I
yeah.
went through a lot of wood.
Big bonfire.
Yeah.
So I was playing out in the woods all night.
Yeah.
Like a
Did you find your glasses, by the way?
I did.
Okay,
They
good,
were right
yeah.
in the middle of the road.
Oh, good. Okay,
Right in the middle. Like how anybody
How I
did.
didn't run over them, too.
You didn't run them over? Like,
Wow.
your sister didn't run I don't know how you didn't.
Because you came back after running in the trees with the kids, like,
I
and just come back,
tripped
like,
and-
lost my glasses. I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go
I don't
now.
remember that at
yeah.
all.
Yeah. We're like, I'll find them in the morning. It's
Completely
fine.
lost
and
them.
then as I'm driving out of, like, I'm already at, like, the road. I'm like, fuck, what if I run over his glasses? Like, I would have felt like a total tool.
Whatever.
But, yeah.
You'd never be able to see them. We
Yeah.
like a few of us went and looked for them with flashlights and stuff
Yeah.
with our phone lights. Didn't see anything. Mind you, we were looking at the edge of the tree line because
Not so much
that's
on the
where I
road,
feel
right?
like I lost them because I was like gonna jump out at the kids and scare them, but I tripped over a tree and actually cut my leg pretty good and smoked my face on the ground. My head like bounced and then I got up to go after them and then I'm like, oh wait, I should go back and get my glasses and I'm like, oh man, I don't know
Yeah.
where they are. Couldn't find them. It was fun.
I figured it was you busted your ass that night. You chased those kids around for hours.
I know.
Couple
I was having
hours,
way
man.
too much fun.
Yeah.
It was like a total scenario, like almost like a hide and go seek, but Monster
Yeah.
Hunter thing.
Yeah.
Like they had their little sticks and you know,
Flashlights, yeah. It
and
was.
I'd make like
yeah.
weird animal noises, and they'd be like, "I think it's a werewolf. Oh, it's a zombie. Oh, it's a ghost. Oh, it's this." So, not that it makes a difference. I'm still gonna scare them the same way, but it was pretty good.
Still really cool, yeah. It was still-
So were you like moving around quite a
Yeah.
bit, or did you like just pick a spot? And,
No,
like,
I'd pick a spot, I'd call out, and then I would run and move. So they'd be like checking it out, so that I could like run up behind them and grab one. Like I would run up behind, and I'd grab the boy, and I'd run into the bush, and he's like, "No, bring back my friend!" And she'd like start running after.
yeah.
And he had a lantern, but he was always terrified to go first. And Leia had no issue. She
Yeah.
just, it's just Tyler. It's
Yeah.
no big deal.
yeah, it's not real.
It's not real. Yeah, and he was just like, "Zombies are real." He was telling his mom like, "Zombies are real. They're in the woods. They're gonna come eat me." And I'm like, "No, are you putting ideas in their head? I'm like, no, I'm not putting ideas in their head. It's just
you saw me leave.
It was
and
literally-
told, I'm gonna go hide and be.
and I'm gonna go be the scary monster, and I'm gonna make the noises, and it's gonna be just me. Mm-hmm. But I guess kids and their imaginations are pretty wild.
But you ran them ragged though. They were tired.
I did.
And that was like usually as I was fighting to go to bed, she was like, "No, I'm
She went
tired."
straight to bed, and
Yeah.
she was like, good night. And she just like grabbed her blanket, pulled him up, rolled over, and she was out almost instantly.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. The next morning, I was so sore, man. Like, I felt like I ran, like, the Iron Man Ultra.
Yeah, man.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was a lot of fun, though.
But it was like awesome night too because the moon was out. It was clear. Like,
Oh, the moon was, like,
it was amazing.
so bright.
night,
It was
yeah.
like daylight out there. I
Yeah.
could see everything. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, around the fire you couldn't tell, but when we'll get firewood, I step out. I'm like, holy shit! Like when it's high, you can see all the way through the cut line, even everything else. Like,
Yeah.
man, this is nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful night. Mm-hmm. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You were hilarious. You were ordering pizza
Yeah,
for me.
Yeah, I was in a real trickster mood.
You were a super trickster.
You were in a mood, all right.
I
Yeah.
started off with a little trick on because we were celebrating my birthday and Kent's birthday,
Yeah.
so I brought a present for Kent,
Yeah.
and
It's pretty clever.
started off with a little card that I made for him and got a Photoshop of him at like Chuck E. Cheese or whatever on the front.
It was hilarious.
And I opened the card and it says, Kent, I know you're a big fan of the Joker, but what do you think about the Riddler? And then I had a little Riddler riddle.
Yeah.
And it says, what does Batman put in his beverages? So then Kent has to open up the present, and was the little page that says, just ice, which took for everybody way too
Took me the
long.
longest.
Took you like you were like
I don't do
like,
riddles. I don't do jokes. You guys have seen me on trivia.
It was like I saw like 4 minutes.
No,
Like
I was gonna say because you were like, "Oh, justice," but then like everybody else was like, "Oh," like that.
yeah,
Like,
I was like
Okay.
okay, yeah, like
Yes.
I was boo Scott, but you were like, oh, justice. I'm like, you were the loudest too. I'm like, oh my god, Tyler, like you just got that.
Just
now?
ice. I'm like, oh, because you iced him. Haha. I'm like, wait, but how's that going to Batman? I'm
well,
like,
that was the second part of the joke. Was it? It was
Justice,
was
just
iced.
ice.
justice.
So the riddle did make sense, and I also iced them.
Yeah,
At the same
At
time,
the same
it was
time,
like
yeah.
it was like a fully loaded, complex joke.
I
that
thought
if
he
you
was
were
gonna
someone-
get it, but like he pulled out because I put 2 cans of ice in the little. Quit cracking that thing.
sorry, can't help it.
God damn it. Sorry, audio listeners.
Should have gave him a glass.
Fidget.
But I put it in the little paper bag, and I was like, these are obviously 2 cans. But I also like filled it with a shit ton of like ketchup packets.
Oh yeah,
So he's like, "What is this? It's all soft and it's all like
It's all squishy,
and
yeah.
stuff." So yeah,
It was an inside joke, along with 2 riddles.
yep.
but I got him 2 cans, so I did the other one.
Did the
with
other
them,
one,
so-
yeah. You can't chug that stuff, I guess. So,
Yeah, he was having a really hard time.
Which sucked for like about a half an hour because I like had something like just trapped in my stomach. Had a burp like trapped in my stomach
Yeah.
after for a while.
That's what happens
So I'd,
You get
kinda
iced.
jiggling around and
Yeah.
finally get it out of me.
Yeah.
And then a few more rums later, you
more-
started the heist idea that backfired so bad.
Nah, I was confused with what the objective was. I had no
Well,
idea.
it started off, okay, I wanted to go take a piss.
Yeah.
And I was like, going off and taking a piss. I see Tyler's putting Leia to bed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm going to sneak up and scare him or whatever. So I start sneaking up behind him. To be fair, I don't even know how, it must have been bright out or something. Or I'm just snapping branches and shit like that. Because he notices me almost immediately.
My eyes had adjusted by that time to the darkness, and I'm like, what's Scott doing? I'm looking over. I'm just watching him in the corner of my eye. I'm I think he's trying to sneak up on me.
And you're like, I see you over there, and then you go over to the front of your camper and start taking a piss, and I'm still sneaking up on you. He's like, get out of here! I'm taking a piss, and I just start sneaking up on you faster, and I'm like, you need a hand, buddy.
I'm like, no. Yeah. I'm trying to squeeze it out as fast as I can because I know he's gonna come and grab me or something.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And then it was like, all right, now we recruited Tyler. We're gonna scare Kent and Sherida because their backs were towards us.
Yeah.
So we're trying to figure out the plan of how to sneak up on them. All of a sudden, Sherida just walks over out of nowhere. It's like, well, god damn it! There goes
Yeah.
there goes
Ruined the
that.
whole plan.
Yeah.
right. It's like, all right, Sherida, now you're in on it too. So now we're gonna scare Kent.
Kent.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like I went into like full video game like Hitman
You
mode for some
solid,
reason.
solid Snake, like sneak around and like this.
Yeah.
Just you trying to be like tippy toe quiet and then like lie in the grass in your stomach, like.
Well,
Yeah.
that was the second part. The first part was like me and Tyler standing there, because then who brought quads besides Kent?
Levi.
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 Yeah.
So Levi's quads were on the trailer.
The trailer is still,
And
yeah.
I was like, let's unhook these quads from the
Oh my
trailer.
God, yeah, that was
And then
great.
Tyler was like, wait, Kent's quad is already right there. And I'm like, oh, that's great. And I was like, go turn the quad on. Then Kent will get up, turn it off, because that's what video game characters do when
Yeah.
they hear a noise.
Why is
They
it started? That's weird.
they get over there. And, I was like, and then I'll go sneak by the wood pile. And then I'll bum rush them or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, cool, we got the plan. And then Tyler goes to the
Quad.
to the quad. I'm like standing
out
by
how to-
the edge of the camper.
Yeah.
And I'm like waiting for him to turn the quad on. Lights go on for a bit. Lights go off. Lights go on for a little bit. Lights go off, and I'm just still standing there. I'm like, should I go? Like, and then the lights go on for a third time, and then I probably like, fuck it, I'll just go like halfway, and then I'll lay down
Laying
in the
on
grass.
the grass.
Laying in the grass. I'm pretty sure people saw me.
Oh yeah, you
For
were
sure.
obviously in the grass.
But I was like, you know what? I'm like, you know what? I need to go out because I knew, because I'm like, I need to go out further, because if I go too close, then they're always gonna see me. Obviously, I didn't go about farther enough. Then all of a sudden, I see Sherda get up and walk over to the quad and tells Tyler how to actually start the
So
damn
I'm trying
thing.
to figure out how to fucking start it. That's what the 3 lights flashing was. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? I'm hitting the gray button. And then there's a green button on the top. And I'm like, and she's like, push the green button. Fires right up. I'm like, God damn it. Fires right up.
Fires right up, yeah.
And then I'm like, okay. And she's like, just be careful. So she like walks away. And I hop on the quad. And I'm like, all right, I'm taking this thing. I'm going to the end of the road. I'm going to take off. And I'm really I'm going to leave it out there. And I'm going to walk all the way back.
Yeah, not part of the plan.
no part of the plan at
So
all.
that's what I
no.
thought. My mind just changed, I guess. So I fire this thing up, put it in the drive, fucking take off, and I'm driving. And then I see Scott laying in the middle of the fucking... right in front of me, because I'm like looking, I'm watching Kent, and I look forward, and then I just see Scott on his stomach looking at me. He's got this look on his face like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, this wasn't part
Right
of
in
the
the
plan.
headlights, like almost run over Scott
I'm like, oh
too.
fuck! So I swerve out of the way, and then I keep going about halfway up, and I was like trying to go fast because I, for some reason in my mind, imagined Kent getting up, seeing me on his quad, and him just running like liquid metal
He
from
didn't
Terminator
care.
2.
He didn't
and
give a
just,
shit, yeah.
and just hauling ass to grab me, and like he would pull me off the quad. I had this child fear, like that he was actually chasing me, so I'm just like, and I didn't even want to look back because I thought I would see him just fucking chasing me. So I go to halfway, and then I like took a quick glance back. I'm like, oh, nothing's happening. So I pull into like not even halfway up the road, and I shut it off, and I like run back through the woods to sneak back. And they're all sitting around chatting. Kent doesn't give a fuck. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? He's so like,
Well, you knew it was you. It was so obviously you. It was like, oh, that's fucking Tyler.
right?
It's whatever.
But
Yeah.
still, like,
Yeah, at the end, it's like, hey, what the fuck is my quad, dude? And then he did look for you at
Yeah.
the end, and he came out of the
he did.
bush.
He came
I'm
up to me,
like,
and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, hey, please don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Your quad's just over here. I'll show you where it is. I'll walk with you. I'll put it. And he's just laughing. He's like, oh, I don't care, man. You could go wherever you want. Like, I don't
Yeah.
give a shit. I'm like, really?
fuck.
So-
It's just like, it would have been perfect, like, not perfect, but like, of course it would happen, where this plan comes together, it fucks up, or do your own thing, you fucking run over to Scott, middle of the lawn, while he's doing the two. It's like, oh no, what the fuck?
It's a typical night of playing Battlefield 4 with the boys.
Typical fucking
Okay,
gong
here's the plan.
show.
Okay, let's do it. What are you doing? That's not the plan. Okay. All right, let's wing it.
Yeah.
My sisters did not find it funny that they're like, Tyler almost hit you. I'm like,
Fuck you.
I
He
Yeah, I
was
was like,
far enough
"Ah,
away.
I
fine."
wasn't. I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't that close.
I mean, you're like 5 to 7 feet from me.
If you didn't notice it,
I
yeah,
saw
you
you,
probably would have,
like-
but yeah.
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 But
It
at
was
the
just more
moment-
like there's alcohol involved and like
Oh,
vehicles
yeah.
involved.
Oh,
so it's-
totally.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's totally
Don't do
understandable.
that.
Yeah, do not do that. We're trained professionals.
Train, you're professional, all right?
Yeah.
Professional idiots.
So that happened. I left like how many voicemails for you?
At least 8.
Oh, I had quite a few.
Yeah.
Quite a few of them. And then I saw from Carly's phone had messaged me on meet.com. I'm like, why is she sending me this? And it's like some kind of video chat app. I don't know what that's, if that was you or if that was
I
her.
don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no fucking idea what that's about.
Like MEAT.
MEET. It's a Google. It's a Google app.
Oh.
Meet.
Nope. Don't know about that.
Nothing about that, yeah.
Weird.
Oh, maybe. Sounds kind of vaguely familiar. I don't know.
Maybe you're trying to like video chat with me, but you like picked an app.
Yeah. I think I was trying to like Google.
And then you had to add, probably had to add me because I wasn't on it.
Yes, that is right.
Okay, thank God, because I was like, okay, well, that's weird. That you don't know anything.
Yeah, I tried to video chat you, and it would.
It's like, I got some questions now. What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Carl would be like, okay, what was going on? She'll listen to the podcast. Who are you trying to meet?
So yeah,
No, it was pretty funny. He was just got on his tangent for pizza. Just tried all he could. Just couldn't get the pizza through.
Yeah.
They wouldn't deliver, man.
Wouldn't deliver.
Bunch of dicks.
And then like Tyler licked my cheek and my forehead too.
Yeah. I was like, I'm not the pizza guy. Yeah, so I'm gonna get a pepperoni pizza. I'm gonna get some fries and on a root beer and this. I'm like, I'm gonna lick your cheek if you don't stop talking. And he just kept talking, so I'm just like, He's like, oh, and then he keeps talking. I'm like, hey, now I'm gonna lick your forehead. And then it was a little salty, but I got
A little salty. A little sweat on the
a
forehead.
little sweat on the forehead, a little sweat on the brow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it was a good night. It was
a lot of
a lot of fun. Good visits.
really fun.
That was only that was Saturday or that was Friday night.
Friday night.
That was Friday night only. That was still all weekend.
This weekend felt like just like a little super long weekend.
It felt nice.
It was really fun.
How was you guys' Thanksgivings?
Great.
Really good. Really good.
The
Yeah.
family ones was good, and then the one yesterday was really good too. Ended up staying in Lloyd. Had to message the boss and be like, "Hey, is that okay if I take tomorrow off? I got a little lost in the sauce, and I don't want to drive back." Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm very lucky.
Wow.
I'm very lucky. Oh, honesty is key, man. He's
Honesty
like,
is
"How
big
livid would you
policy.
be if I couldn't come in tomorrow?" He's like, "It's all good, man. Don't worry about it."
That's cool.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Nice.
So we got to enjoy our Thanksgiving night and stayed up all night.
Nice.
It was good.
Turkey, the whole shebang, or what?
Ham and potatoes and stuff. No turkey at Carly's family, but at ours it was ham, turkey, stuffing, everything, like the whole thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Eric, how was the?
Really good. I actually made and coordinated most of the supper for the
Yes.
turkey supper. Yeah. So
What?
I bought that HelloFresh. I've been going with for a while. They offered this like Thanksgiving deal. It's like a 10 serving meal for I think it was $250, and it comes with everything. The turkey rolls, sides, dishes, like gravy. It makes everything, right. So I just got everything there to mom and dad's and prepped everything, cut everything, did it all. Yeah, mom helped me for a little bit for some stuff I couldn't quite figure out or know what to do, but
Yeah.
I put the turkey on the barbecue, baked it on that.
On barbecue?
I made all the sides still. So I made like a casserole, green bean casserole, like a dessert too, and everything else. I went like full cook this weekend. It was fucking great.
Nice, and
Yeah.
everybody liked it.
Everyone loved it. I made these carrot and beet like maple. Like I mean, what the fuck was it? I can't think of the term. It's with veggies and fuck. It was one of the best things I ever made. It was so fucking good. Yeah,
Just like baked potatoes and beets.
yeah. It was.
thing?
Yeah, mashed potatoes was the other thing too. Yeah, carrots and beets with this maple glaze with pecans and dude, it was
Sounds good.
fucking tits, man. I'm usually pretty picky when it comes to Thanksgiving meals, but I had a full plate of everything, and yeah.
Oh,
You made like a homemade cranberry sauce too, and everything else. Man,
wow.
I got so many leftovers in the fridge still now. Yeah.
Oh, we took home some leftovers. I had this first time in a really long time. Yesterday, I had 3 full plates. So I had the ham. I had like a shitload of ham. Leia ate her entire plate, and it was heaped full. I'm like, don't give her so much, and she ate like all of it. And and then I gave her like I cut up some of my ham and gave her some more of my ham, and she just kept eating it. It's one of those sliced hams. It was already pre-sliced.
Oh, yeah.
Or spiral ham, they call that.
Yeah.
Spiral ham with some brown sugar, a little bit of brown sugar on there.
Yep. We did that once before too.
Like,
Mom
you've
bought it, not
never-
realizing what the hell it was. I'm like, oh, it's sort of like it's seasonings there already. It's gonna, put some dry rub on it and some brown sugar and shit.
That's it.
Put it in. That's freaking
Fucking
good.
unreal,
Yeah.
man. And it's like moist too. So good. Didn't dry out at
Yeah,
all.
that was one thing I was worried about too.
You stick your fork in the top and you just cut out a piece and you got like 4 or 5 slices in there.
Like
Damn.
I was dreading this turkey. Like if I don't want to make it dry, so like really went out of the way for it. I don't know, man. It was one of the best things I ever made. It was so fucking good.
Yeah.
Simple recipe. That's like butter,
Yeah.
thyme, and turmeric, and just easy. Yeah, it was so good. Had a great Thanksgiving meal.
I'm hungry again.
Yeah.
Nice.
Damn. How about you, Scott?
I had Chinese food and it was pretty shitty.
It was shitty.
Yeah.
Chinese food.
From what point?
Yeah.
Usually it's like one of the best in the area.
Well, that's the thing. They got new owners in the last like 2 years.
Oh.
That'll do it.
And you know, some of it was okay. Like spring rolls were good. The ginger beef was pretty decent. But man, there was like some stuff like that just like did not have like any flavor at all. Like fried rice, I fucking love fried rice, man. I could I could eat a whole thing of fried rice to myself.
Yeah.
It just tasted like plain old rice, man.
Disappointing.
So you had to put your own soy sauce in there?
Yeah, even then it's just like, well, this just tastes like minute rice and soy sauce, which is like
That's too
not
bad.
what I want when I order Chinese
No,
food.
you
No,
want
man.
like the broth in there,
Yeah.
the seasoning, the
So like I guess and this is a common complaint for these new owners, I guess, where that people are like, yeah, the people are saying it's not the same. It's like, well, if you can't make it the same, like don't keep it the same. I don't know, just like
make it good still. Make
do your own like thing. Like that's the problem. Like people are like complaining that it's not the same because you're trying to imitate these other people. So just
Don't
make
do
it
that.
like how you'd make it. And,
Yeah.
Make
you
it
know.
good.
and then
like-
people can't complain that it's not the same because it's not supposed to be the same. You know.
No, because you're not the same
Yeah.
restaurant.
So
Huh.
that was a little
That's disappointing.
disappointing, but that's all right. Whatever.
Yeah.
It was good to see people.
That's right. Yeah, it was a nice little visiting weekend
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
it was
same.
really fun.
Yeah.
It was good stuff.
So
Always fun.
yeah, I got to sleep in. I got to stay up late. It was a good long weekend. So
Perfect. We were busy this weekend. Lots of visiting, like just all weekend visiting. It's pretty wild, but it was fun though. It was really good. No stress.
no stress.
I know mine too. Mine's rumbling.
Oh man, I don't.
Starving.
Yeah, you started talking about.
I know. See, I'm like, I keep talking about food. I'm hungry now.
ham and turkey and
Haven't had supper yet.
taters.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can kind of call it if you guys want, unless there's anything else that we.
I can't really think of anything else that really transpired.
No.
I guess Carly's mom and Randy traded off one of their Ford Harley Edition Ford trucks.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
For like a pretty much brand new Can-Am 1000.
Oh wow.
And it's like a nice side by side. Like that thing fucking rips. So they said, because before we went there, they said bring Leia's helmet. And I'm like, bring her helmet. I'm like, what the hell did they get? Like, what's going on? So we get there, pull up, and there's this orange, beautiful frickin' race cart thing sitting in the
Yeah.
driveway. I'm like, holy man, 2-seater. There's like a little handle built into the passenger, like where the glove box would be, like just in the front to hold on. And then Randy took her for a rip for like an hour, and she was just like in heaven, man, the whole time. She just loved it. So then he's like, yeah, you could take her for a ride. I'm like, okay, sure, I'll take it. I'm like, oh man, okay, I can see the hype with these things. It was pretty slick. It was a lot of fun, really fun. So I
Nice.
just ripped around and took her for
That's
a
cool.
ride, and she was just like laughing the whole time, holding onto her handle. But that's pretty much about it, though, really. But yeah, that was my
Nice.
weekend. Didn't really watch anything new. I was gonna watch maybe some horror films this weekend, but we just visited and I went to bed. Didn't really watch anything.
I watched the Redeem Team documentary
Oh yeah.
What's that about?
about the United States Olympic basketball team, because back in
2008.
yes, they 2008 was the Redeem Team. Back in 2004, they lost to
They lost.
Argentina. They got the bronze medal, which they started off by being like, yo, ever since they let NBA players into the Olympics, even before that, USA just dominated. Like, it was like, before 1988, they won like 7 out of 8 gold medals or something for basketball. Then 88, I think they lost to USSR. And then they're like, all right, we're putting NBA players at the Olympics. And there's like, and then it was the first dream team, and then they just destroyed everybody.
Yep.
Right.
But then, yeah, like 2000, 2004 started, and like a bunch of players who were there at I guess we're in the year 2000 didn't want to come back for it, and it was like in a weird time where like it was post 9/11, like, and they just started the Iraq War and stuff like that. So
Right.
the United States weren't like super, welcomed around the world at this kind of point, and
Yeah.
they're in Athens, Greece, and they lost there, and then they're like, okay, that can't happen again. So then 2006 comes, and then they decide like, okay, we're gonna totally overhaul the program. We're gonna get these stars to commit for 4 years, and we're gonna get back to Olympic gold. So 2006 starts, and it's Las Vegas FIBA World Cup, and if you win that tournament, you're qualified for the Olympics. And I think they lose to Greece in that tournament, and I was like bottom,
Yeah.
Right.
for them. They're like, what the fuck is wrong with USA basketball? Like, you can't beat the Greek team? Like, what the hell?
Something's up here.
So,
Yeah.
so it was just like all this whole like documentary of how like these guys were training together. They got like a new coach. It was also like kind of like a really like glory piece for Kobe Bryant and stuff like that, because it was
Okay.
kind of like they brought him on. That was the big difference between 2006 to 2008. They brought Kobe Bryant, and Kobe Bryant at that time, he was like kind of known as an asshole in the NBA. Like,
Okay.
he pushed Shaq out of LA, and he like demanded his own trade request, and he was like known as a loner, doesn't have any friends, whereas everybody else on the USA team was like friends with each other and stuff like that.
Okay.
So like it becomes like more of a story like of how like Kobe like opens up to these guys and stuff like that and becomes friends with these guys, but also like imparts on him or on the other guys like all this hard work. Like they like tell a story because they're training in Las Vegas for these summers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like they're all going out to like partying till 4 a.m. and they get back to the hotel room or hotel lobby, and Kobe Bryant's just coming down into the lobby. They're meeting there, and he's like just heading to the gym at like 4:30 in the morning, kind of thing. So they're like, oh shit, he like takes this shit seriously. So then they all like
Follow
soon
his
enough
lead.
they
Change
start
their
like
attitude,
change their
yeah.
attitude, start working together and stuff like that.
There you
Oh
go.
wow. So
there you go.
he set the
Set the tone, that
Yeah.
sort of thing,
Yeah.
and
set
then
an example for them.
and spoiler alert, they win gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were the redeem team.
Nice.
Surprise.
Cool.
But it's cool to see like Kobe, all this like footage, and like them talk about him because rest in peace, Kobe Bryant.
Yes.
And yeah, just like we're all like whenever they show like at the end there where he wins the gold medal and he's like hugging his wife and his daughter
Oh.
Gianna. It's like, oh, it's just like
That would kill you.
heartbreaking
Gut
and
punch,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
Fuck.
oh,
Yeah.
man.
Is it on Netflix or?
Yeah, Netflix.
And is
yeah.
it like a
The
series
Redeemed
or is it a
no one thing?
one movie?
it's-
2 hour?
something like that. Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Feature
directed.
length.
It's directed by one of the producers of The Last Dance, so it's
It
pretty
looks similar from what I saw.
vibes,
Yeah.
so
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
highly
Check
recommend
it
it.
out tonight.
Nice.
So yeah.
Making sub, bro. Check it out.
There you go.
Took me 3 tries to watch it because for some reason I tried to watch it Saturday and when I got home and I watched The Rings of Power and I like made it through that, got through like half an hour of the Redeem Team, fell asleep.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So then I was like, oh shit. Well, I'll go back to where it was and I'll keep watching it. As I'm like going back to find the spot, I fall asleep for like another like 3 hours. So then I was like, what the fuck, man? So I finally like wake up and then I finally watched it. But
Yeah. Took a few tries. Jesus.
it's not a message on the content. That's just me being hungover and
hungover
full
and
of
tired.
Chinese food.
You
Yeah.
did consume a fair bit of
I did.
alcohol Friday night.
I did.
That 2.6 was quite low.
Yeah.
Quite low.
It's a
Yeah.
good thing I was out in the bush.
You sweated off a lot of your booze.
I sweat off a lot of it. I was pretty sore the next day, but not like alcohol sore. But
And we did what? Butter ripple schnapps,
Schnapps.
butterscotch
Yeah,
schnapps,
I
or
didn't.
whatever.
I was driving, so
yep.
I did not touch the devil's juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff's dangerous.
That's dangerous. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Well, anything else before we get out of here?
That'd be all.
New.
Well, hold on.
Oh.
Should we decide on what we're watching for
Oh yeah.
I feel like it should be a spooky movie.
I was thinking,
the Halloween tree. No, I'm just kidding.
what hit me last night? I was a scary movie that I've never seen but know a lot of shit. I was going to ask us tomorrow, and I can't remember what the hell it is now. Not Halloween.
Not Scream.
Not Scream. No. Was it more supernatural? I can't remember. What do you guys? Do you guys have any ideas at all, Scott? Or
You know, I'm not a big horror kind of guy.
I have never seen the original Halloween movie.
oh, really? See that
the
I
very
have.
original one.
That I have. Yeah.
I
wow.
have not seen that.
That's John Carpenter.
That's John Carpenter.
John
yeah.
Carpenter, man.
I am watching.
That's it. The Thing. That's one I never seen all the
we've
way
all-
through.
I've seen that.
Ah,
Yeah,
damn it.
I
yeah.
watched it with him. Yeah, that's a great one. That's a
Okay.
great movie.
It is a good movie.
I'll have to watch that one myself then. Okay.
Yeah, The Thing is great. The effects are a little, but even the effects are actually still pretty damn good.
I mean,
their time, but
I'm
it's
down
all
for that.
practical.
What? Okay, if you want a practical one, let's see how it is. An American Werewolf in London. Have you guys seen the original one? By
The
chance?
original?
Yeah.
I have not.
Yeah, I'm
I'd be
down for
to watch
that. I know you're not a big fan of the classic ones. I'm down to watch it though, if we can find it online somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
I've heard that's Stan Winston effects. I'd love to see how that is, right? Because I'm a huge fan of that. So
Yeah, they say it's one of the best transformations
Yep.
in cinema history because it's all practical.
it's all
like-
practical, man. That's what I'm.
And at the time, it was ahead of its time. I was doing that, but I don't know.
I heard it's pretty funny at times too. So yeah, I want to see it.
Watch that.
I'd be down.
All right.
Sure.
American
Werewolf
Werewolf
in London. I remember watching like the pseudo sequel, the American Werewolf in Paris, and that was
Yeah.
yeah. So
Not very good.
How does Werewolves of Thunder? What does that factor into that?
what?
What is
That song? That song? No.
No.
You good, bud?
Whatever.
Werewolves of Thunder.
I think that's what it's called. I don't know.
Oh, that's what I watched
Werewolves
this
of
weekend.
Lightning. What are they called? Oh, fuck it. Whatever.
We'll figure it out.
Figure it
But I
out.
did watch a werewolf movie this past week. It was the new Disney one.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't bad.
Werewolf by Midnight.
Werewolf by Minute. It
Yeah.
wasn't bad at all.
Yeah.
It was a short and sweet
The
little...
Marvel one.
Marvel
Yeah.
one, yeah, with Man Thing and everything else. Yeah.
That's what he is. I'm like,
Yeah.
why does this guy seem... I've seen him in the comics.
Yeah.
He lives out in the... And he's like a cosmic creature that's like...
Sort of like it's Marvel's version of Swamp Thing.
A Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, he's like... it's an interesting movie. It was pretty gory, too. It was good. It was good.
Cool.
I highly recommend that one. You want to watch a good one? That's a good one.
All right.
But anyway,
Yeah.
American Werewolf in London.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Let us know.
If we can find it, we may change our minds because we may not.
Nah, we can
Yeah,
just
we'll
rent
see.
it or something.
Yeah.
We'll just
All right, that's gonna do it for today's podcast. Thank you so much for watching on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. You can share with a friend, and if you're listening on a podcast service, leave us a rating, subscribe as well, and then head over to our Facebook page. Like the page, submit a question. You can submit a review for what's it called again?
American Werewolf in London.
American Werewolf in London.
Scott
I was gonna
is
say werewolf in London, but that's not right.
American.
American.
American Werewolf.
That's an American.
Yeah.
Okay, why does it gotta be American? That's all I'm saying.
It's a tourist.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. Goodbye. Talk to you Friday.
Bye.
See you guys.